da 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 da. All right. Brandon is in the background. He is watching his video, so he will not be talking for a bit. Not sure how long, but we'll see. Anyways, today we will be adding some manual controls to the Freia rig because I don't have the Theo model. And so I will just be building on top of this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be blah. Oh well. Anyways, let's get started. Let's see. So, life has been very, very busy for me recently. I'm not even kidding. So, got a new job from my previous job. Thank goodness. Just saying. Also really, really happy about this next job. Then I had to find a place to move because it's down in LA. It's going to be really fun as well. Actually, I already found a place, so I'm really excited for that. The best part I'd have to say is that it's in a very nice area of LA. Well, okay, somewhat nice. It's like, kinda up and coming, I guess. Well, hello there, Moradan. Welcome back. Oh, looks like I have some new followers. I'm not sure if they'll hear this, but apparently 22 days ago was Ranger Race 77 and anonymously myself. 18 days ago was Picardus. Weird, I thought he joined already. And 15 days ago was Leonfi91. Not sure who that is.
Who you what?
Huh?
You what?
Oh no, I'm just announcing the recent followers. Apparently there was like 4 and I wasn't even paying attention. Hey, it's Ferocious Kitty.
It's a kitty.
It's a kitty. I miss my kitty already. Speaking of which, I need to turn down my personal volume.
Oh, that's
make
cute.
sure it's up for you guys.
Wait, do I have to turn mine up?
No, you're fine. At least I don't think I need to turn mine down at all.
Well, it depends if yours is louder than mine.
If you want to turn it down, you can. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to turn down your mic.
Or you turn me up.
I did. Oh! Trictus has joined the fray. Thanks for following. That was fun.
Oh god.
Yeah, I am not doing the Omega voice. I haven't seen him in a long time. Uh-oh.
Who's Omega?
I don't know. Tlambert00 has followed. Thank you. Ferocious Kitty 25 has followed. Thank you. I'm putting branches to that tree. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That is a terrible, what is his name? Curly Shemp impression via type. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, so...
I don't even know who that is.
The Three Stooges? Curly Shemp, the shaved head one?
Nope, no idea.
How do you not know the Three
You're forgetting I'm about 20 years younger than you.
What? That shouldn't matter.
It should, because it's like ages ago.
Your ages ago.
Yeah, so?
And so, I don't know. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reference what the hell was going on last time.
Not a lot.
No. The last stream, we had a lot of fun. And yet, someone didn't like our fun. And what did they do? They complained. And so, what the hell? How'd you get down there? And so, I would like to just address it, at least, and say that we weren't making gay jokes. We were actually joking about the fact that God could potentially be a woman. We just don't know. We were also joking that frogs can actually change their sexes at will according to their environment. What else did we talk about?
Can we just say it was a scientific discussion?
It was a scientific discussion with humor. Let's just say that. And if you don't have scientific humor, then yeah, I have no comment. Oh, by the way,
your comment was that you had no comment.
Yeah, my comment is that I have no comment because I like to point out the fact as to what happened and point out the fact as to who said what, and then keep my opinion to myself. Because that's what I do. And if you don't...
But if you're making a comment about having no comment, does that make your comment a lie? Because you're commenting.
Hold on, let me think about this.
I feel so sorry for you.
Shut up, leave me alone. What else did we talk about last time that was so controversial, apparently? It was like... I don't know. It was mostly just that. But pretty much... I don't know. Well, yeah, Tlambert pointed out that it was chemicals in the water. Oh, check it out. Apparently, according to Ferocious Kitty, chemicals in sunscreen can change fish genders as well. Well, that's something I'm going to have to look up. Don't you think?
No.
Why not? Oh!
I smell a Warren.
A Warren?
I smell a Warren.
Is he like super drunk or super like out of his mind with sleeping pills?
I don't know.
I'm still
Warren.
waiting. Warren.
He's drunk.
He's giggling about something.
Drunk.
He's high out of his mind. Big difference.
He's high and tired.
I feel like I joined as you were discussing me, and I just want to walk back out and walk back in.
Well, to be honest,
only talking about
kind
you.
of were, maybe, I don't know. No, we were talking about the last week, the last stream's controversial subject matter that apparently had, like
Controversial.
2 or 3 people up in arms out of the rest
It had
of the people who commented.
It had one person upset, according to the thumbs downs.
Well, okay, I won't say like 1. I would say at the time I last viewed it, there was like 2 thumbs down and 3 people actually complaining, compared to like the 42 thumbs up and the rest of the people commenting not even mentioning what we were talking about or complaining about. I don't know. And now I have to say, Warren, what the hell was that?
I blame the streamer.
What, the background noise? I blame your fucking stream. It's your adverts, bro.
Jeez. There's more pizza in a single 18-inch pizza than there is in the 2-inch pizzas. 12-inch pizzas.
Bruh.
Everyone prefers 18-inch to 2 12-inch. I don't know about that. I mean, if it's 25 inches, then I'll prefer it over 2 12 inches, but no.
Tom Hardy making Venom look hot. Oh shit, you're loud as fuck on this TV.
I'm on your TV.
I have the PS4 on. It's easier.
Oh, it's on the PS4. Wow. I feel so lucky, maybe? I don't know.
You're on a TV.
You're on a TV.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. So
I can hear myself this way.
So, I will be moving down to LA on Sunday. And I will start my job at Blur on the 1st, which is next Monday. And then I will not be able to stream for about 11 days. But after that, I should be able to stream twice a week now, given I'm living closer to my job this time. And, you know, I will actually
Sleep
be able
is for
to.
the week.
sleep is not for the weak. It's just for the inept. Thumbs up to
Slash
thumbs
weak.
down is a good way to judge your comedy nowadays. If snowflakes get mad, they'll show it, and typically they're in the minority of your viewership. If that's the case, let them express, and realize they're one of few, not one of many. More than Ulfbert, everybody, is the one who says that, not me.
No, you said it.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
reading
just
it out
heard you
loud
say
for
it.
everyone.
Yeah. I heard you say it.
This is all on you.
Well, I'm surprised the lag isn't that bad.
I guess you're learning.
I am learning. I am learning.
Oh god, what was that?
You don't remember that from the...
was,
What was his name? From Simpsons. I am
That was-
learning.
Ralph.
Ralph.
Wow. You have a soundboard?
Nope.
Or did your voice just squeak?
I like to change my voice at will when I want to, so I can do that.
Ooh.
It's mostly squeaky stuff though, so yeah.
So when we get an anime character, you're doing the voiceover.
I don't know. I can't do anime voices very well. No wait, that's a Link impression, I guess. Because that's all he ever says. Maybe? I don't know. I've never... I did voice acting once, and I didn't like it. Because they always wanted me to be the crazy, insane, homicidal maniac.
Because that's what you are.
Exactly.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
Jeez. Now I know what side your bread is buttered on.
It's not my fault I'm on the opposite side of the water.
Yeah, instead of getting a job in LA, you should have got a job in Britain. What are you doing with your life?
I'm getting a job in professionalism.
Probably one over here too.
No.
Probably.
No. Just no. No, no, no. I'm doing it. There we go.
Hey, he
What?
hates us. He doesn't want to be over here with us.
Anywhere else I need to put this? What the heck? Why is that there? What is that?
How long has this project been in development for? I've started getting tired of playing League and I've been constantly looking to fill my MOBA addiction.
I mean, there's Smite and Dota, but these ones won't. This won't be out
That
for
wasn't
a
the
while.
question.
I
That wasn't
know.
the
I was
question.
getting. I had a point.
He had a point, and it was
I
gone.
had a point, but no, let's go on. No, they're obviously we've only been doing this for. We started at the end of January. We really started at the
really?
end of February.
Wait, really? I joined like a month after you guys started? Holy crap.
No, this was the thing. The
Oh.
Discord was put
January.
together between the 28th and 30th of January, and it took us a couple of months to get into a stable position before we could actually start doing
A lot.
things.
A lot of the initial stuff was mostly theory and concepting.
Yeah. And then all the practical stuff, like the streams that Lee has been doing for the modeling and that, and some of the art model map design that Osville done, that was also done,
People also need to realize, like...
I'll say March, April?
The streams didn't start until after the first state of the game.
People also need to realize how long a game is it takes to actually make a game for a professional studio, and realize that we're doing this in our off time, so yeah.
Yeah, it took Epic, what, was it 2 years to make Paragon?
They started, I believe, physically building it in 2014, but I
2014.
think 2013 is probably when they did physically push the idea through. Possibly.
Yeah, so
The hell?
think about it this way. It took Epic about 2 years to actually make Paragon
If
working constantly.
And-
Fortunately for us, we do have a lot of the bases already
If-
made from what Paragon made.
if you want I suppose if you want another idea, Fortnite Save the World was back in 2011, right? They started that earlier than Paragon.
That's still pre-beta.
Yeah.
And it still took forever.
It's still not even fully released yet. The Save the World.
So regardless of your opinion on Fortnite, they actually had that in the process far longer than Paragon, and it's only just came out last year. So that's about 5 years of development, if I'm right.
Chivas.
It's still not even released fully. It's still in beta.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, we created in January the Discord, and then February was mostly spent initial theory, sort of about mechanics, and just writing stuff down, getting all the wacky and crazy ideas going, and then by the end of February, going into March is when we really started getting into it, and then obviously at the end of March we had our first state of the game, and that's when the stream started. So that's when you first saw Aurelia. That's when you first saw Almighty when he started streaming.
God damn it, Lee. Excuse my language. Sorry. I found a I found a major flaw. So I'm a little.
What, in the mouth?
Yeah. So I have. I'll tell you what it is. I have these joints set up to the grid here. This grid is the world grid. So pretty much it's supposed to be equal on either side, and yet.
But it's not centered.
The model is not centered. Well, it's just
no. This wasn't Lee. This was.
Oh yeah, that was Sana. Oh. Let me. Dang, I should.
I'm gonna tell Lee that you've been having a go at him, talking crap about him.
Sorry, Lee.
And I'm gonna tell Athena that you're actually trying to have a go at her.
Her name's Athena?
Elethenia.
Oh, Elethenia. Wait, is it Sana or Elethenia? I can't remember which one she is.
Sana.
Okay, her name is Sana. God damn it, Sana. Whatever.
And your name's Jimmy.
No, it's Timmy. Timmy Turner.
Okay, Cosmo.
Okay, I can work with this, kinda.
Thank you for the kind words, Ferocious Kid Live.
I mean, can't you take the mouth as like a separate section?
It's so. It's not gonna. It is gonna be a separate section, the mouth. But the problem is that it's the whole body is not
just the entire thing.
It's the entire thing, and I should have caught this sooner. So I mean, I granted she's like asymmetrical on either side, but at least her face should be a little bit symmetrical. Maybe I don't know. You know what? I'll just deal with it. I'll work with it. Whatever. I mean, I'll just pretend that it's like, it's part of her design. Yay.
Good
yeah.
guy. Good guy, Shadow.
It's in nature. Not everything's symmetrical, is it?
Have you looked at, what was his name? He played in Ryan Gosling. The most asymmetrical male face you'll ever see without being completely deformed, and yet people still think he's hot. And yet you look at him and you can obviously see that his left eye is significantly lower than his right eye. And I mean the position, not his eyeball gaze. I mean the actual position and skull structure. Look at it.
His eyeball gaze was off. There'd be a serious problem.
Well, that's called lazy eye syndrome, and you can actually fix that by just putting a patch over it.
I have a lazy eye.
Oh, you then put a patch over it. You can retrain it. You'll fix it really
Warren,
quickly.
I don't want a patch.
Warren, were you looking at me or Travis when you said that?
I was actually looking at.
Who are you looking at?
I was actually.
Who are you actually looking at?
Sana and Lee. So there you go.
God damn it!
Honestly, I'm super excited to play the game and just get into another MOBA. But I'm also really happy just watching the streams and development. I'm in computing science program at uni, and I've really enjoyed watching how a game in develop and learn some neat tricks for coding. It's fair enough. Like, this is the thing, because I know Lintinator David
Ew,
is starting
coding.
to stream, and some people are thinking with the emojis at the moment that he's doing is a bit unnecessary. But the thing is, because we've got a fair few coders. Like, we've got one person who's dedicated to the minions, one person dedicated to this, that, and the other. And what he's mainly for is a lot of different things. He's done all the back end stuff so far. He's just waiting on some other things to be able to do. So, as a bit of a meantime thing, he's trying to learn himself how to do the emojis and stuff.
Learn himself? You mean teach himself?
Oh my god, English.
It is a very tough language, despite being like
Indeed.
expected.
We actually have one person who he came in and he was so excited, bless him, and like the first thing he did was he wasn't even on the coding team to begin with, but he went ahead and learned how to make the mini maps for us, and he's done the mini map now.
Wow.
it's Keepak.
Cool. Yeah, Keepak.
That's impressive.
Keepak.
He learned how to do it, and then Lint got him on the project, and we now have a mini map on the actual thing.
Wow.
He is adorable.
Impressive. Give me just a second. Excuse me if you hear something
And
funny.
he was a community beacon.
Yes, he claimed the ranks.
He was first of all a scrub, and then he became a community bacon.
Community bacon?
Yes,
He
bacon.
became bacon. Yum.
we've even
want
got an
bacon.
emote in the public server with community bacon on it. Courtesy of White Pulse.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. So I'm going to try something different with Freya that I've been seeing on facial rigs that I haven't really done before, but I've been wanting to
What?
for a while.
Is this so you can ruin it even more than what you did before and you have to redo it again?
No. I didn't
Yeah.
redo it. Which one did I have to redo?
It's like 3 streams ago, I think it was.
Oh, no, that was,
You completely screwed up. I think that was the entire body thing.
that was,
The
Prime
arm was
Boss.
just doing what it was. Oh yeah, Prime Boss.
And that was because of the
arm-
IK legs. This is something completely different. This is like mouth parts and whatnot. You know, hot
Wait, so the
stuff.
Prime Boss is all rigged now, is it?
Yeah, he's done. He's relatively done,
Ah.
but his IK
I need
system
to-
is going to be interesting to see.
So I need
Wait.
to learn coding AI now so that I can make him work, right?
No, I got the best idea ever. How about we get someone to actually give him a basic attack animation and shove him in the engine?
Well, there's a
As a
problem
playable
because
character.
Ryan and I are still trying to figure out how to get. So there's still some tweaks we have to make with his basic skeleton that is proving a little difficult in terms of the IK setup in engine. And I don't know what it is. We keep running into it every single time, and I swear to goodness, it has to be something in Unreal because I'm following all the rules outside in Maya on my part. So it's got to be something to do with how the engine is interpreting
Receiving.
it.
Yeah,
You know?
but that's just Unreal.
It's just unreal.
It's just Unreal. It's just completely. Shut up.
I will say, opening the Paragon assets, like, and just having a look, the amount of animations there are for the simplest of things, it's insane.
Should we
Yeah.
steal a couple?
Is it insane?
Yeah, maybe.
We're not going to. We're not going to.
Retarget Boris onto Prime Bots.
Target what?
Retarget Boris.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
You're
so you
terrible.
guys said you were working on this in your spare time. What do you actually do for your jobs?
Well, I used to be a. I'm going to say it now because I can safely say it. I used to be a college student babysitter, essentially. And I'm
Ooh,
saying
getting
that
those words
because
out
I don't work for them anymore. Because Blur, I love you. You rescued me.
Yeah, but you're still on like probation kind of thing. You're not
Yeah.
fully working there. You
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
got like a trial period.
Yeah, it's a trial
There's a
contract
better
essentially. Just a trial
Yeah, as long as you
contract.
don't screw up.
And
Knock on wood.
good old demonic just works in a shop. Bless him.
You just work in a wood
A
shop?
shop.
A shop.
A shop.
Now I work
Shop.
in a convenience store.
Oh, that's
Like,
not too bad.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
I'm
6 till 10 every day.
Jeez, Freya has a really
Except for
fat lower
Christmas.
lip.
lipist.
What do you mean lipist?
Wow.
How's that lipist? If anything, that's me being
Lip
like...
shaming.
There you go. There you go. You had to get the word right.
You're so toxic.
I know. I'm sorry.
Now I'm thinking of the Britney Spears song, Toxic.
Yeah, toxic.
Don't you know that you're toxic?
That one. I hate it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh God, let's not always.
We
Never
broke.
do that again.
What's going on here? Markokins, whoever that is. By the way, I gotta
Polo.
answer Tlambert's thing. He's undecided at college, deciding between game design and flight. I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna go game design, be ready to be severely criticized, critiqued, and disappointed in your own work. And as long as you have perseverance, you'll be fine. Well, no, flight, everyone gives you a pat on the back because you actually can do something they can't. Whereas in game design, everyone looks... Like, half the people look at you going like, oh, this is easy, and the other half look at you and go like, why isn't this better?
Yeah.
So,
Because it's
yeah.
awful.
I've always marveled at game design, like the behind the scenes parts, because it's so intricate and well, a lot of it. And
A lot of it
It's
is,
just-
really.
well, yeah, a lot of it amazes me. Like the first time when we were sort of getting to grips with when Aurelia was first getting modeled, and me and Lee and Damon were sitting in little group chats and just seeing Lee work on her. It was just, for me, that's the first time I'd seen it from that point of view, and it was just great to see because it's the effort and the detail and all that going on.
Yeah. It is pretty cool.
It depends on what part of game design you want to go into as well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's all broken down.
Why are you touching her lips? Because... I don't know.
Because
You like sensuous lips.
It's-
Freya looking horny.
Okay, no. Okay, someone joined.
What?
Who?
No,
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought I heard
that
someone
was
join.
me.
Where's
That was me.
Meg?
I unmuted myself. She's driving.
When
Fucking letting the team down.
she needs to drive faster.
Guys,
What?
why is Demonic here?
Why is Demonic here? Demonic, why are you here?
What?
Who-
Demonic,
who's
what's your
demonic?
purpose in life?
Why
Who's
did
Demonic?
you run?
I don't know. Who's Demonic?
Who is Demonic? I only see Brandon and Warren. Warren, what is your real name?
That is my real name.
Oh. You're very,
Intar
uncreative.
wasn't a username at all. What? My name's been Intar for this entire time.
No, he's been in third marshal.
Yeah. Where were you during all that shit?
Mhm.
No, because Warren isn't your real name, so you know.
Yeah, apparently not.
To answer... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I've always preferred Jessica as my real name.
Jessica.
Jessica.
Oh god, not this again.
How long this game will take to be complete-ish? My goodness. Do I even need to answer that?
Well,
2 days.
it's already ready. You're just seeing other things.
This is
Okay.
pre-recorded.
So let's see. We're still rigging this character. Yeah, if this game is not done in 2 days, you have every right to complain. Sepe, 18.
Yeah, complain to Osville.
Well, no, you
Osville
can-
is in charge
you can
of the complaints
complain.
department.
You can complain to pretty much everyone you meet, saying that you just watched a video of someone still rigging a manual character, and 2 days later the game wasn't finished. So yeah, you have every right to complain. Go ahead.
Jesus.
Let's see how that turns out.
If-
Okay, yeah.
I'll just scream.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
JP,
kidding.
if you want an honest answer, we don't have a date. You know, like
I do.
Like
She's
we
my
said,
girlfriend.
Oh. it's fine. We set into this, and the first thing we decided was way back at the start was, we can't set a date until we're pretty much there, because we don't want to let anyone down, and we don't want to screw up expectations or,
Yeah.
fluff up deadlines. Like, setting a deadline and sticking to it is two different things. You can set as many deadlines as you want, but sticking to it and, is sometimes, especially in game development, hard, because a lot
Very
of things
hard.
can go wrong, and yeah, a lot of things can go very, very wrong. I mean, if you're watching any of the other any of the Paragon remakes, I'm sure you'll see they do bits of streaming sometimes, but they fix a lot of their bugs off stream, so you're not seeing the amount of bugs that's kicking in all over the place, and bugs can delay you for a long time if you don't know how to fix them.
Okay, he's not complaining. Sorry, it's hard
Oh,
to
no.
tell the difference between complaining and curiosity via text. And because we get complaining a lot, we're used to assuming it's complaining. Well, at least I am used to it.
No, you just complain a lot.
Yeah,
I do complain a lot. You got a problem with that?
You're quite sarcastic.
I'm a very sarcastic person. I'm surprised you just realized that.
No, it's been a while since I've been in a voice chat with you. I kind of forgot.
Relationship with him, what?
I haven't been in a voice chat with him since I was in my old house.
Oh, voice chat. I thought you said
Oh,
relationship.
yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
A tiny world. Oh, copyright.
A
It's a small
tiny
world after all.
world.
Haha.
Aladdin's song and tune is here. I don't know why
You
I'm
mean a
doing
whole
this.
new world?
Is it whole new world? I really don't know, nor do
Wait.
I care anymore.
I've never even seen Aladdin, I'll know that.
Wait.
What? You've never seen? Are you complaining? No, one, I'm not complaining, and two, how have you not seen Aladdin?
Because
He lives under a rock.
Because I never was allowed to watch films when I went to bed.
My goodness.
It was either go to bed an hour early or stay up an extra hour without a film.
I did Aladdin as my senior year musical in high school. Rip.
Feels bad. Is that just an
I-
American thing? Like having musical in schools?
See,
Because we never had that.
When we did drama in high school, there was no musical stuff. I remember doing, because stereotyping and living in Scotland, we did traditional Scottish plays.
Scottish. What, like
we did-
Braveheart?
No, that's Australian. Get it right.
No, it's Scottish.
I know what it is. Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
But fucking, we did shit like the Steamy, and we also did Black
No,
Black
you.
Watch.
It's
May.
May!
No, it's September.
It's May Chin. May Chin. I don't know. May.
It's a May world after all.
May,
Goodbye.
did you like that new insult I showed you?
What?
Did you like that new
No,
insult?
I didn't finish.
Never mind, she's not talking to me.
Sorry. Hi.
Too late.
What?
I'm moving on.
What? I'm ordering food.
Or
You're
oh,
ordering me
oh, that is actually a good excuse. I was saying that
No, she's ordering food. She needs to offer us some first. Or she's a bad host.
no,
Demonic
she doesn't
treat.
have to.
Demonic treat. Demonic
Ooh,
treating.
is he now?
Demonic
What? I'm
streaks.
cheating. Streaking.
What?
Treating.
I'm so confused.
Don't worry, everybody is.
Thanks. You potato.
You uneducated
You're not
potato. That was so funny. I read that the first time. I just died laughing. So hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh,
Um,
God.
You
Hot sauce? No, I don't
Potato.
want hot sauce.
I
I want mayo.
let me see. It's here somewhere. Here it is. I'll pull it up.
What's a potato?
No, it's not what's a potato. It's just this right
I-
here. I'll pull it on the stream so you can see. My point was that the plague disappeared without a vaccine. Yeah, because people died, you uneducated potato. That is just one of the best insults I've ever heard.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, but it had more like dead laugh face. So, you know, is it good?
It is? Well, think about it. Think about
I'm
it.
gonna order on my phone.
What kind of insult is uneducated potato? It's not. So it's the best insult ever.
It's straight to the point, though.
Exactly. It's simple.
What happens if you are an educated potato?
You're an uneducated potato.
What if you're an uneducated orange?
Then that's just fruity.
Then that's just copying the potato.
Yeah, but potato's a
Then it's just
vegetable.
fruity.
I like that one. That was a good one, May.
Okay.
May, how you going?
Curly fries with cheese.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Just get a chicken wrap and be done with it.
Just get a pizza.
No, I'm not. I'm ordering sandwiches.
Ooh,
Yeah, get a
what kind of
pizza
sandwiches?
sandwich.
Lettuce, tomatoes, mayo. Oh, motherfucker!
Motherfucker, don't! You just reminded me of something really funny I once watched.
Okay.
I should not cuss. I mean, I'm gonna be working at Blur.
I'm an educated dragon fruit. Okay.
Dragon Force.
Dragon fruit.
Through the fire and flames,
Heck?
baby.
Operation Grind a Pound.
Grind a pound. I'm very confident that people at Blur curse, but probably not to the public, so I should probably not curse to the public.
For 20
what
minutes
is
of
this
sarcasm.
blasphemy?
Mm.
Oh.
You're a blasphemy.
Are you
You're
reading the menu? Wow.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? I don't understand.
What the hell?
Well, don't understand. Not understand, don't.
Understand, not don't.
Yes.
Okay,
English.
Makes sense to me.
scared me.
That's because you
He
don't speak
wants-
English, you speak Scottish.
Ow. Don't yell at
I'm not
me.
yelling.
I'm gonna call ATS on you, May. You're mistreating your boyfriend.
ATF.
Yeah, Adult Protect. Wait, no, it's APS, Adult Protective
No.
Services, not
No
Adult
wonder she's
Torture
happy to lend
Services.
them out.
I what?
No,
Hey,
no.
where'd the
They get rid of him.
go?
To answer Ferocious Kitty 25, sorta. They do act like the joints, so yeah, I guess you could say that.
They don't have the free drinks anymore.
What
Oh,
free
no.
Well,
drink?
that's
They
just
don't have the free
terrible.
drinks anymore.
She's a couponer and she's
Where?
not getting free drinks.
No, I'm talking about the free.
Oh, she's yelling again.
That is not me yelling. That's
I know.
far.
She's yelling at her boyfriend again.
No,
Call
when she laughs,
APS. Call APS.
when she shouts, it's hilarious.
Okay, I ordered. Okay.
Weren't you just driving? You could have went in and got food.
No, I was on the subway.
Ooh. Whoa. Why were
You
you on the
said
subway?
driving.
That's not okay.
Because-
Were you driving on the subway? May, what the hell?
Because
That's actually really
it's much better
impressive.
to take the subway to work than to drive through traffic. That's horrible.
Yeah,
That's-
but why don't you have a subway on the subway while you're going home on the subway?
Oh, I love
What?
chicken and bacon subways.
Chicken and vegan soy.
Chicken and
Yeah.
bacon. Mmm.
Community bacon.
I'm actually...
Mm.
Baby.
Lauren,
Yeah.
come see me at work. I'll make you a bacon subway because we got a subway in when we work.
You have a subway in your spot?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I had a subway down... I have a
yeah.
subway down the street from my new work.
Our subway only has a post office. Why do
Yeah,
you get
but I have
so
a
much?
subway inside where I work.
Inside a
How-
subway?
how-
Like the
How?
sandwich subway?
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Brandon, do you work in a subway?
Yes.
And there's a subway, like, sandwich shop in that subway?
No, I work in a spa.
Oh,
like
a spa.
SPAR. Not an SPA where you get your nails done and you get your facials and
SPAR. It's a convenience store in Britain.
SPAR?
Yes, well,
Spar?
it's.
Yes.
I
Spar.
think it's.
SPAR? What's that?
I think it's like Norwegian or something.
No, I was all over Norway just a couple weeks ago.
Sweden.
I didn't see a spar anywhere.
Well, you wouldn't have known because you weren't looking for one. Where are
I
you?
would- yes.
All I know is
We found
it
Joker.
isn't British. Plus, it's a franchise, not.
What the heck
Regardless,
is Joker anyways?
how-
So that's the name.
Like-
Regardless, how the feck do you get a subway in your shop?
Because a subway literally takes up no space.
It's true.
Plus, our shop is like.
Have you ever
Our
been?
shop is just under regulation size for having to obey mega stores closing and opening hours.
Warren, I have a question for you. Have you
Hmm?
ever been to a food court in a mall?
Yes.
Then
I
you
have.
know how small these things can be.
No. Because the one on my street is fairly impressive.
Well, yeah, because those are made to look nice, whereas the other ones are there just to fill a space and make money in a place that's abandoned.
But are you making the subway, or do they have a subway staff member?
Probably have subway staff.
Yeah.
He said he can make me a subway, so you know.
I used
I
to
mean-
work in a
Poof,
subway
you're a
when I
subway.
was still going to school.
Yeah, all you have to do is stick some filling in a bit of bread and stick it in the microwave for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, I think it'll come out burnt. Those microwaves
mean-
are really strong.
Oh, the fucking Greg's microwaves are strong.
You're a
Find
crank
5
microwave.
seconds.
Yeah.
Greg.
You're a
I
crank.
chose my shit for 5 seconds.
I'll
Close
cook
my shit for
steak
5 seconds.
So, tell me, what exactly are you doing right now?
Right now, I am creating the facial joints for Freya so that she can actually, pucker her
Move my
lips,
face.
scowl, and maybe
Scowl.
even sneer. That would be fun. Make her sneer.
Or sneer.
Sneer, kind of like show your upper teeth while crinkling your nose and furrowing your eyebrows. It's like, "Arr."
So, for someone who's a
No,
complete
that just feels horrible. Why would you do that?
Because you're making a face like, ugh, that's gross. Arr, you're weird. I don't know. I don't know
For someone
exactly
who's-
why.
got zero understanding of how this works, you just do the bones in this stage, right?
Yes, I am currently doing the bones. Essentially, I am making the muscle structures as to like which
So-
parts of the skin are affected by what bones and what aspects.
So when I just for comparison's sake, when I open the Paragon assets and I go to their animation and I go to the skeleton, all those bones listed there, that's what you're creating as you go.
Essentially, yes, those bones.
See, I don't know that how rigging works. So yeah, there you go.
It's okay.
Well, that's because you're never in the streams.
You
That's
never asked.
'cause I'm sorry. Why you wanna go? I don't know.
I,
Because you should know
Don't
these
know.
things.
you should. I'm surprised you don't. Cringe? Did
Yeah.
you just say cringe?
Yeah, I cringed at my own voice. It's fine.
I'm very disappointed in you right now.
No. What I'm using the assets to sort of teach myself some stuff, so I'm still getting to grips with the physical aspects of everything. Are you just purely rigging, or are you taking part in the animation part as well?
I'm purely rigging. I've never enjoyed animation, nor do I think I'm really good at it. But I do understand the aspects of animation, and I understand what looks good and what doesn't look good. I just can't fine tune it myself. I don't have that kind of patience. I have the patience to build something. I just don't have the patience to tweak every little tiny movement so that it looks good,
So basically, I could tell you to animate it. You would be able to animate it. You just wouldn't have the patience to.
I wouldn't have the patience, nor do I think that I would be
Do it
essentially good
successfully.
enough in the time frame given to me.
So
But you could do
That-
it.
if I said, give us an Aurelia basic attack by the end of the next week, because it's fucking Thursday,
Basic
you don't think you
animation.
could do that in that time?
Basic animation. Just tell me what you
A
want.
basic attack animation.
Oh, basic attack. Maybe if I found the time. I don't know. I could. I just don't want to.
we're just gonna get to the end of like 12 months. There's just gonna be all these rigged characters, and he's just sitting like, I don't want to animate though.
I'm not. I don't like animating. I like rigging.
Nah, it's cool. We do have
Yeah.
animators for that, thankfully. I just thought I'd
Yeah.
ask if you did any of it.
For now. Oh, did I just say something I shouldn't have? I don't know.
Don't forget to save.
Oh, don't worry. I always save.
Do you have a
That's-
save action?
Yes, I do. I just have
No.
to rename it first so that it saves properly.
Marco, please.
Now it's going to be called version number 1, full body rig, not FK. There we go. It is now saved.
Wait,
All right.
I'm not a mod. I can't do that. No.
No, you're not a mod.
Markokins, the
Yeah.
answer is yes. And shut up, Brandon. Save does not equal Alt F4. You son of a. I will kill
How
you.
much would you cry if you pushed the button though?
If I didn't know, I would be like, really? Really? That's what it does?
Out of curiosity, if you push the button, how much would you have lost there?
Just the facial joints. Just the positioning.
Oh.
I mean, it's not that much just yet, but it could have been detrimental if it was something more complex.
Is it me, or when you're like zoomed out, does the mouth look like a predator mouth?
Kinda.
Kinda. Predator.
All those weird triangles and shit going on.
Yes, where it like opens up.
What's your best
dinosaur.
Predator impression? Make it. Do the sound. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Ow!
That's a wolf.
That was a wolf.
That wasn't. It was SpongeBob, the Flying Dutchman, and Patrick Star. You need to know your cartoons more.
Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. See, I know SpongeBob.
Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it. That's how he says it. Good morning, world, and all who inhabit it.
Inhabit?
Inhabitual.
Inhabitat.
Inhibitor.
What up?
Inhabiter. Ooh, finally
Myself
made it to a stream. Anonymously myself.
Yay!
Hi, anonymously
Welcome.
myself. Ooh, there's a
Welcome
giveaway
to
that's
the
live
stream.
right now. Welcome to the stream where we talk about gay frogs.
Hey!
No,
May
we
kill 'em.
don't. We don't.
Leave the frogs alone.
Yeah, leave the pee-pees.
Okay. Rick James
Leave
was
Froggy alone.
I know that reference. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't heard that in so long. Wow.
That's because it's
Is
ancient.
that Osville just being old, or?
No, you explain what it is. I can't remember the actual YouTuber's name.
Leave Brittany alone.
Leave Britney alone. It's just like he's talking about Britney Spears. It's like, okay, tone it down. It's just a celebrity who doesn't know you even exist.
But we wanted her to shave her hair and go into a stereotypical at that point childhood to fame issue.
I didn't like Britney Spears when she first came out. I didn't like her now. I don't like her now. I just...
Who's Britney Spears?
I'm not even... I see. This is where I find it very difficult to tell if someone is being sincere or trolling. It's when it's really, obvious stuff, or at least it should be obvious. And I know that it should be obvious, but there are people out there who don't know it's obvious. So that's where I tend to struggle.
But how about you hit me, baby, one more time?
Okay, so you do know, you son of a bitch. May. HR.
Brendan?
Behave, Brendan.
Warren?
What? What?
What?
I was typing. What I did?
What do you type?
I'm typing the Oddsville.
You sound like you're about to cry.
Because
Isn't
I don't
Brittany
know why
your
I said
girlfriend's
my
name?
So,
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Wait, who's Mark
Brittany is my
Hawkins?
girlfriend's name.
Brittany is my girlfriend's name, Brandon. And yes, I love her to
She's
death.
my girlfriend as well.
But she's not spelled like that. She's spelled with 2 T's, not 1 T.
Yeah,
Oh,
two
so she's
T's.
special.
Double
2
T.
T's. She's better.
TT.
Well,
She's better.
Mine's spelled properly.
No, I love my girlfriend. In fact, I'm really excited for this opportunity that I'm getting from Blur, because that means I can just move forward with my career, and our goal of, just living in a place together is just that much closer,
That's actually fucking
Aw.
adorable.
Just the goal of adult life.
Yeah. The goal of growing old together, sitting on our front porch, holding each other's hands, and just sitting there until a neighbor kid comes up, pokes us, and realizes that we've actually died like that.
Bruh.
Oh wait, I
that-
just got to do this.
How
There you go.
rude!
that
That's
took
a
dramatic
goal.
turn so
There you go.
fast.
That's what I think about that.
Oof.
Brit?
I
What?
once
No,
knew
the
Brittany.
puke.
The pukage?
No, the
You-
pookie.
The pookie?
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard. I
No,
love
it's-
it.
Jesus, Osville. Don't say that. We apparently got in trouble last time. And by we got in trouble, I mean some random ass people we don't know existed actually complained. And there was only 3 of them, whereas there was like more than 42 people
And
who
these-
viewed us and didn't complain
and-
about
You're
And
toxic.
the same random ass people are gonna complain now because you just called them random ass people.
that.
Good
Well,
job.
okay, let me rephrase. They're not random ass. They're random people that I don't know. There. It's
You
better.
know.
It's less
People you're
insulting
not aware
sounding.
of.
People that I'm not aware
Travis.
of, nor really. What?
You ro-
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, May got us in
Yeah.
trouble last time. Let's just leave it at that.
I didn't get you in trouble.
You
What
started it all.
Lies.
You started it all by saying, "Are you
did.
assuming my gender?"
Yeah, it's all your fault.
you rock.
It's all
Cancel
your
that.
fault.
It's all your
No, it's not.
fault.
It's your fault.
It's
It's
all
your
your fault.
If you just didn't say anything, nothing would have came of anything.
Seriously, May.
It's your fault.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
Stop being a frog.
No, the
We've
frog
already
came
talked about
way after the fact.
Stop being a frog.
The frog came way after the fact. Don't blame this on the frog.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
he's
worry.
a potato.
I will not be
No,
part
no,
of
no.
this.
He's not a potato. He's an uneducated potato.
I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
part of this, so I'm just gonna post moth memes.
Moth memes. You should post
Where's
mermaid
the
man
laugh
memes.
sauce?
You should.
What
Vamos!
is this moth means all about?
You should post mermaid man memes.
In the world of memes, it's taken till now for moths and lamps to become a meme.
This is gonna be
Don't know
so
why.
awkward.
Oh crap! I
don't
mean,
get it.
I'm still in Europe. Article 13.
What?
Article 13, you're not allowed to post memes or that, or you have to pay
You're kidding.
the original creator
Copyright.
money for it.
Really?
Yes, well,
Even-
it's still going through, but
They're essentially getting there, which is.
I thought it's only if you're gonna try and make money off of it. That's the rule here in America. And as long as you don't
That's
claim
the-
credit, you know.
The EU is basically trying to say if you're going to use memes, you need to pay for the memes to be used on your website.
The fuck?
Yeah. regardless.
Well, it's Discord,
Regardless,
so ha.
Well, I mean, Think
It's
of it like this.
international.
Think of it like this: 4chan, Reddit, Tumblr, Twitter,
I don't.
Facebook, all of them.
MySpace.
I don't know
People-
how to think of this.
People's a meme in itself.
What's a Bebo?
That's why it's a meme.
What's a Bebo?
Hey, you're not raging.
I'm supposed to rage?
No.
You're not raging.
Can
No,
I
please
assume Marco? Can't assume May's gender. What about Barnacle Boy memes? Yes, thank you. You're a human Squidward. Barnacle Boy is just a human Squidwardo. Squidwardo? What did Squidward turn? Did Squidward turn Puerto Rican or something? Did Squidward turn? No. Squidward turned Puerto Rican. Squidwardo.
Travis,
What?
you're gonna get like shot in a minute
Why?
from like people in the comments.
Whatever. I've given up on
No
life.
shooting.
Speak to
I
his
want shooting.
car very nicely, and he might cut it for you.
Slice the cake.
Slide.
Squidwardo.
It's a typo, you muppet.
It's a typo. No, it's not a typo.
You
It's a
uneducated potato.
typeo. It's a tipio. It's a tipio, not a typo. The tipo, you muppet.
Sauce.
Oh my gosh, you just reminded me. What was that YouTube series called? Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes.
Isn't that the most terrifying? Well, not terrifying. It's just like, at first it's all innocent, and then you're like, what the heck am I watching?
No, if you the Film Theory did a
Yeah, I saw
entire
that.
like theory on it. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was very well thought out, but still, that is kind of, I wouldn't say creepy, just like, holy crap, you know? They
Oh
really
my
put a lot of
God.
thought in this thing. No, seriously, May, you should watch it. This is totally up your alley. What, Marco?
Well, creepy and weird.
Watch
I
what?
Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Go watch the first episode.
Yeah, mate, don't
And-
hug me, I'm scared.
I need to
No,
interject.
yeah. What? Why?
I need to because this is gonna be great. Did Bodie McBoatface teach them nothing? Council asks for names for its 2 new road critters, and the public answers with Gritsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Anti and David Plowey.
What?
Yes! Yes!
I'm gonna
I am
post it.
so happy. Please, I have to see this.
Look in our meme channel.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show it because I'm in America and reason. Let me wait for it to load.
I don't get it.
Gritsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Anti-Slip Machine and David Plowey.
Anti-slip machine. Oh, hold on.
I don't get it. I know
Here.
Itsy Bitsy thing is a song, and the other one
It's just people being
David Bowie.
It doesn't matter. It's just people being idiots.
And David Plowey. Oh my
so
gosh.
good.
That's so awesome. I'm just saying. Oh, Mothman. Scary stuff.
He's gonna leak stuff. He's,
What am I
he's
gonna leak?
stuff.
Memes?
Well, I mean, you got stuff there which people could
Like what?
also
The-
click on.
The titles of our channels?
Yeah.
Okay, so they know that that's where we talk about certain things. They just don't know what's in it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, like we have voice channels room 1 and room 2. Like
No.
they know that.
Okay,
If
now
you ever-
I'm trying to be logical here, Brandon, but you're actually scaring me now. Did I really do that by mistake and wasn't supposed to?
I don't know. Sure. Head on the line.
I knew it. You were trolling me.
I.
Is
You know
it your
when
first day meeting Brandon?
Maybe?
What?
what? Who's Brandon?
What?
I'm so confused.
What's a Brandon?
So
What
Have
is
you-
a Brandon?
Brandon,
Who's
what
the
are you?
You know what a missed opportunity is, right?
No.
Yes.
What is it?
Jessica.
An
Jessica.
opportunity that's missed.
Duh. Jessica Biel will not name her child Batmobile.
What was it voted by the community?
No, this is it's completely irrelevant.
If it was voted on by the community, she has to do it. I'm just saying.
Poor Kay.
'Cause that's how it works. You
No,
put
May's
your
boyfriend, you can't play a game.
Oh no, the game is not ready.
But
What?
is it going to be on PS4?
I'm so
Who's
confused
asking
what
us if
you
the
lot
game is
about.
ready right now?
My boyfriend.
Me.
Tell your boyfriend,
Go back
shut
to-
up!
Go back to tell your boyfriend to go back to Fortnite where he might win some games.
He's playing Battle Right.
I know he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
He's
'cause he
playing a
stuck to
game that I've
Fortnite.
never heard of. Okay.
It's new.
Battle Right was a MOBA, but then it shut down, and now it's become trying to become
So
a
retro.
Battle Royale.
Become
Is that
retro.
why it looks so MOBA-y-ish?
Yes.
So that's why
It's a
Oh
top-down.
my goodness.
Yeah, it's a top-down MOBA. I'm
gonna
pretty sure
state-
no one knew that. Well, not a lot of people knew that.
I'm going to state this for the record. I don't normally play MOBAs, and I don't normally enjoy MOBAs. The only
Shock,
one I
horror.
actually, and I know I'm helping make a MOBA, but that's because I love rigging so much. I just love rigging. But
No,
I-
you're in the same boat as David, actually.
David
Yeah.
He
never
doesn't
played.
Play MOBAs.
He just likes coding and shit. So
Yeah.
coding and
Anything
shit.
to, like expand your knowledge, he'll just get on.
Yeah, see? I like his style.
Who's
Right.
Elvira?
Hmm?
I'm on about Ozville. Who's Elvira?
Jesus, mouth is very interesting. I should have inspected it further when I... I'm making it. Hold on. I yawned. Wow.
oh, I love it. I love Teletubby memes.
Teletubby memes? What did you find now? Lauren, I'm
It's-
scared to ask.
Go look in the meme channel.
Oh,
If you know what
boy.
the Teletubbies are,
I
you'll,
do.
you'll appreciate it.
Is it the kid who died on set?
No, it's Lord of the Rings meme. Sheesh.
Oh, I thought you said Teletubby.
Dark.
Oh,
It
yeah, the baby is the Eye of Sauron. I know that one.
No, it's not. It's not that either.
Oh, it's where Poe is actually Frodo.
No, it's not that. What?
What happened? What are we looking at?
We're looking at
The
Teletubby
Teletubbies
memes
when
where
Bill
Sauron
Murray
is
says
the
get
baby
up
in
one.
the sky.
It's not that meme.
About the racistness?
Racistness?
What?
Well,
I heard racist.
it's not loading
on
for
about?
me. It's taking too long,
It's-
Warren. I'm moving on.
It's young Bilbo saying "Get off my lawn" to them.
Yeah, it broke. It didn't show for me.
Screen Junkies is loud.
Your junk is loud.
Well, guess what?
What?
I'm gonna love you and leave you.
Why are you leaving?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Drag-
Why are you
No,
leaving?
you're
Drags
not.
me
You
into
have
this.
to- You have to make us Subway sandwiches.
Yeah,
Ooh,
fucking
I love. Ooh,
promised
ooh,
me.
ooh. 12-inch wheat, turkey and Swiss, toasted, extra lettuce, spinach, pickles, and extra ranch, please. My dogs
All
are
I
barking.
heard was ew, ew, and ew.
You're a
What?
bad sandwich person.
Me?
Oh,
How?
Brandon, he didn't.
Oh.
He didn't take down your order.
Okay, yeah, that
Why
does
would I
make
do
you a
that?
pretty bad sandwich person, man.
Make his
Assassin.
sandwich.
Go
I
ahead.
got bread and butter and a bit
Make
of
my
cheese downstairs.
sandwich.
No, he said a 12-inch wheat with turkey and Swiss, toasted with extra lettuce, spinach, and I forgot plus ranch.
Pickles.
Pickles. There you go.
Pickles. Pickles, damn it. Pickles everywhere.
I got brown bread.
I got brown bread. My God. What is this world coming to?
Fine.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later.
Why?
Get us sandwiches? You gonna go
What?
get us sandwiches?
No, he's getting us Chinese pizza.
No.
Like
From,
Brandon.
No.
from the last stream,
No.
Chinese pizza.
No,
What's a Chinese pizza?
I don't know.
a pizza that's made of Chinese food.
I'm coming! Your boyfriend is coming, apparently.
No.
Just no. By the way, I
Yes.
saw the picture of your boyfriend, and I did not expect him to look so husky. I expected him to look a lot more lanky.
Lanky? What's lanky?
Ever played Donkey Kong 64?
Yes.
That's
Who
lanky.
doesn't know?
That's lanky. I
Kong.
expected him to be more lanky.
Basically, just really skinny, and everything is really long.
Thin and tall.
Exactly.
I googled it.
Yeah, he's not thin and tall. He's husky and tall.
Yes. See.
Right.
Does he carry you around a lot?
I try to make him, but I fail a lot
Why?
because he's tired.
So he physically... Oh, because he looks husky doesn't mean that he's muscular. Gotcha. Failure of a boyfriend. Boyfriend should always carry his girlfriend into the house when she asks it.
Oh, I don't ask him to do it into the house. I ask him to do it when we're outside, so I don't have to walk.
Makes him even more of a failure. Jeez, what is wrong with you? The Mistress of Darkness, according to Osville.
I put another.
She cleared her throat as she prepared to be more formal. She giggled.
Yes.
She's a giggler. That giggle
Yes,
puss.
I am.
The giggle puss.
Gigglypuff.
Gigglypuff. Oh no, I'm switching to giggle puss.
Gigglypuff.
What? Did he just say, "You fool, give me my money"?
No, he said something much more inappropriate than that.
Ooh, for shame.
He's actually calmed down quite a lot since the beginning of Lee's streams.
The beginning of time.
Yeah.
He was. Oh, the very first few streams where May joined, all you would hear is him shouting.
I don't know. I kind of liked that.
Phone call here. Oh, I missed a call.
Oh no.
Oh, you're terrible.
Was it your previous
Terrible
job
hate
saying,
calling
"We're
them
so
people.
sorry we left on bad terms, please come back"?
Wait,
Those-
my previous one? Or
Yeah.
my current one?
The one that...
Food is here, babe. Food is here.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Is this
Someone
a stream or
got
just May's diary?
excited.
Don't call me a chihuahua.
Shut up, Chihuahua.
You called me a chihuahua.
I don't know. If she's a chihuahua, that is one very Asian-looking chihuahua.
So you're the type of dog that I would kick over a fence because I thought it was a rat?
You mean punt kick because it was a football size?
Exactly.
Not that I'd actually do that, but it is like the best, like, accurate description I've ever heard of a chihuahua.
It's like those dogs are just so small.
What was it? I heard I used to listen to the comedian
What?
What was his name?
You say
The ventriloquist. What was his name? Jeff
my
Dunham.
boyfriend has a message for you guys.
What?
Here you go.
Goodbye, everybody. It's time to eat.
No! Give back the May.
He said no.
Give back
You're
the
so
May.
kid sounding. Come back.
Okay.
Did you just call me an
Stuff me, I want
asshole?
him.
Wow, I kept giving him nice compliments and everything.
No, he didn't. He told me to get my ass over there.
Bring your microphone? I don't know.
Yeah, let's listen to May eat. That sounds like a very fucking nice time.
Yeah, that's weird. How much longer are you gonna stream for?
Probably, maybe for another hour. I don't know. It's
Oh, I'll
closing
take
in.
my sleeping tablets now then.
I'll come
jeez.
back after I eat then. I don't want you guys to hear me eating.
What?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's not weird at all.
Warren, keep him company. Okay, see
I'll
ya.
keep him company until you get back.
Okay,
Where's the head
bye.
Oh, there it is.
Wait.
No, come back.
I just need to 2
Go ahead.
seconds to grab some juice.
Go Go ahead.
Alright, you know.
It's not like you're bandaging me. Oh, thank goodness those assholes are gone. Oh, you're still here. That was May. It was totally May. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Now I don't know the rest of the song.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, asshole. I mean,
Please.
wow.
So, this is the first time I've taken sleeping tablets in a few days, so I might get drowsy real fast. I hope you're aware of that.
That's fine. If you bail out, then I'll probably just end the stream.
I'll
got-
hold out for May.
No, take your time.
That's what
I want to
said.
see what high out of his mind Warren sounds like.
It's not that great. It's just a little word slurring normally.
I got drunk recently, and
The very. Mhm. Go
Hmm?
on. Go on.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
listening.
I got drunk recently, and I didn't how would I say this? I didn't get like I'm not sure. Have you ever had licorice schnapps before?
I used to drink peach schnapps.
Ah, well, I don't drink schnapps. I drink the more Scandinavian version, which is aquavit. That is a manly drink right there.
A manly drink.
And I don't actually drink often at all. So, this was for this was for a very special occasion. Anyways, it has pretty much around the same alcohol content as schnapps, if not maybe a little more, and more dill. And I had like 5 shots in a row, and I wasn't slurring my words, but my head couldn't stand up straight. It kept flopping over and everywhere, and I felt all buzzy and light, and I think that was the 4th time I've ever been drunk. But I noticed my words did not get slurry.
I don't drink. I had a bad experience when I was drinking back when I first turned 18.
Really?
It's a personal bad experience. It's not a traditional one. It's just a personal one. I had a bad experience.
Then I will not push you to tell us what it was.
The only other time I drank was my 21st, and like that was a fun night. Like it was just the one time, but I just don't drink after it. You know.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But the first time I took sleeping tablets. So in my old house, there's a living room, and then you go out the living room, you go up the stairs, and then you go into my room. Right? That's simple as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Not on sleeping tablets for the first time, it ain't. You try being high as a kite within half an hour, trying to carry your laptop and some juice upstairs.
Jeez, I can only imagine.
I had to get pushed upstairs. I was falling back down the stairs.
Jeez.
It sounds dumb because it's just sleeping tablets, but it was the first time I'd taken them ever. So,
Jiminy crickets, man. You need to. You're. Oh, boy.
So, what games does everyone play? Well,
yeah, I was about to recognize that.
I play Lord of the Rings games traditionally. Or
favorite one, go.
There's too many.
I don't know. There's a few bad ones out there.
Out of the new generation of the two, I would pick Shadow of War out of those two.
Shadow of War was pretty good.
going back, Battle for Middle Earth 2.
That was a beautiful one. Thank you for mentioning it. Oh, I loved it.
I didn't like. Was it Conquest?
Conquest? It was like Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
Xbox one, if I remember.
It was on PC too.
Really? I didn't know that.
I owned it.
The other one I didn't like was the Third Age because it was the turn.
Really?
I couldn't. I prefer Lord of the Rings to be hack and slash.
At least,
I can't get into it.
At least the Third Age had the correct voice actors. What was the one recently that was like hack and slash? What is it? Hold on, let me go to my Steam.
There was a Lord of the Rings MOBA. For anyone who doesn't know, there was a Lord of the Rings MOBA, and it was developed by the people who made Shadow of Mordor and it is the worst game you've ever seen.
Did they have the Nemesis system in it?
No, but like, you think Paragon had issues dynamically and mechanically. This game was so bad. They had a buy to play and then a pay to win model going on at the same time, by the way. So yeah.
That's why Heroes of the Storm was so successful.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. You just load it up and go on in.
Exactly. My goodness.
So yeah. Traditionally, Lord of the Rings games. I still have my PlayStation 2, so I have games like Red Faction, 13.
Did you have Return of the King and Two Towers?
I did have them both.
Those were the best ones by far, honestly.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know what's great? I still have them, and they still work.
I have them for the GameCube, and they still work.
Oh. I never got that Fellowship of the Ring one that the company made before EA started making them.
Really?
Though. I never got that. Well, I was very young at that point.
Oh, man. Lord of the Rings War in the North. That was the terrible one.
I did play that one. I don't remember finishing it.
That was the one with the eagle as, like, your basically superpower.
Oh.
Where you summoned the random eagle and he would hop onto, like, an enemy or a troll and damage them. Or kill them, depending on what the enemy was. And you could play as either the female elf, the male human, or the male dwarf with that has a crossbow.
I do somewhat remember that.
And you're basically attacking the mouth of Sauron. But it's like it had a good concept. It's just the reach of the ranger, his sword, was way too short than what it should have been. The dwarf should have had an axe, not just a crossbow. Maybe he had an axe, I don't know.
I went for all of the games that have flaws in Lord of the Rings. I really appreciate the games that do parts that the movies didn't. Which is why I like Battle for Middle Earth 2 so much, because it focuses on the lore of the top end of Middle Earth rather than following the story. I
mean, you got freaking Tom Bombadil as a superpower.
Oh, yeah.
And he just dances around and knocks everybody over. That's like one of the...
Yeah.
One of the best things ever.
I loved playing the Mirkwood map and putting down as many siege towers as the power-ups as I could. All the way on the road.
I personally loved, what was it? The Blue Mountain. Erebus.
Map. Erebor,
that one. I liked that one. Because then I could funnel the enemy into one of the three locations. And pretend it was like a MOBA. Not really.
To be fair, do you know what EA fucked up? There was so much potential with that fucking game.
There still is. I mean, people are still modding the heck out of it as well. And the only problem is that they lost the rights to that game title, and thus they can't release it to Steam or Origin.
It wasn't about losing the rights. They shut down the multiplayer licenses.
Well, you can still do that with random games. Just look for a modding community. They'll find it. They'll make one.
I've finished my juice. This could get dark in about 10 minutes.
Dark.
I would love to see a Lord of the Rings MOBA that worked.
I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't. Did you ever play Lord of the Rings online? Ever, at all?
I gotta think about that one. Maybe
It's the
I don't
big
remember.
MMO with Lord of the Rings.
I think I may have touched it once, and then I completely forgot it existed.
For anyone who is going to ask, my name sounds like Intharth, and for those who don't know much about Lord of the Rings online, where my name comes from. That's where it started.
Dude, I just realized you sound Scottish.
Do you actually think I sound Scottish?
Maybe Irish? I don't know.
I mean, I live in Scotland, but you know.
Maybe it's picking up. I don't know.
I've lived through all my life. My accent hasn't changed.
Then why are you talking Scottish like?
I don't know. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not as deep as Haggis. He's got a really deep voice for Scottish accents, but I'm not as deep as that.
I used to be part of a gaming clan. We would play actually only 40k games, like Warhammer 40k.
Ooh, Warhammer.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And one of the members. Go ahead.
Did you ever play the Total War games then? Because I know that they made.
Yes, I have both, and I have all the DLC.
I didn't get Warhammer, but I played the ones like Rome Total War, Medieval 2.
Yeah.
I modded. I got the Lord of the Rings mod for Medieval.
Mm-hmm. And what? Are you curious about the Warhammer one?
Yeah, I just kind of played it.
So you haven't played it yet?
Warhammer never really
took off on you.
Interested me. Like,
you should, because the orcs are like the funniest things ever.
As a virtual game, might be different, but where I lived, there used to be a Games Workshop, and the only reason I went in was to get Lord of the Rings models.
That wasn't. Yeah, that's something they should do. Is an actual Lord of the Rings Total War with Mumakil, because now they've proven that they can do flying enemies with Total War. So. I mean, Total Warhammer, so they should easily have no excuse to do a Lord of the Rings one now.
Battle Middle-earth 2, sorry, was kind of a Total War when they done that.
But not nearly on a massive unit scale like Total War has.
Oh, no.
Which is what they should do. Because, I mean, if you look at the orcs, there was like infinite of them.
Like, I remember, do you know what? I loved, like, trying my own historical setups on Rome Total War, like just dropping 300 Spartan warriors against the full line of Persians.
Oh my gosh. Like so my buddy and I, we played Total War Rome 2 co-op. He was Rome, I was Syracuse. Cause he's funny like that. He likes to give me the harder starting options. He's like, no, you're Syracuse. And it's like, all right, I just don't want to fight. Anyways, he's going full blown Navy at one point, and he's doing a naval siege, against I forget who it was. I want to say it was like somewhere towards the Western Africa front, and he got intercepted by another fleet, and this was a very small enemy fleet. And so it was just going to be a no-brainer with everything he had. And he had, like, little marines and whatnot. And so he wipes them all out except for one ship that his commanding officer got, like, his commanding officer unit got up against, right? And they boarded it, but they boarded it awkwardly, like, head-on. Because he rammed it into them, and thus, if you ram it, you don't board right alongside. You just hop on from there. And the only unit to jump from his ship was the commanding officer of that unit. And he would hop over, and he would just kill left and right. And then he would hop back. And then he would hop back onto the enemy ship. And he would continue. And for the longest time, he would do this until there was, like, almost nobody left. And I think they even whittled down his guys from another ship, and killed all but the commanding officer, who kept jumping back and forth. And then it was so funny. We were thinking that, wow, this, like, we didn't care that the match was drawing out for like about half an hour at this point. Closing in on like 40 minutes. And we were thinking the commanding officer was going to actually kill the last unit by himself. And then game physics took over, made the boats drift just a little too far apart, and he missed the jump back and fell in the water and died.
No.
we were laughing so freaking hard at just how badass this guy was, and he still doesn't know how to swim.
Game logic.
That was just so amazing. I wish we
Perfect timing.
recorded that. Oh man, that was like one of the
wow.
best gaming moments between me and my buddy that we ever had. Just watching this guy, commenting on how badass he is, and rooting him on, only for him to die from a little water.
So like I guess I got Total War, Battle of Middle Earth. So that's really my only RTS sort of games. Like I can never get into Civilization and shit like that.
The futuristic stuff with guns and whatnot.
Most of my shit I prefer medieval fantasy.
That's fine. Let me think
But-
of another
But
good one.
I like superhero shit. But you know what? I'm actually, and I might be the only person to say this.
Mhm.
I'm disappointed with the new Spider-Man,
Why?
and it's nothing to do with the game design. I think it's a very good design.
Oh,
But I think
hold on a
that all
second.
these superhero games.
I will be right back. I apologize.
All right, it's okay. Those are some loud dogs.
Gotcha. All right, back to it. So what were you saying?
So I think the design of the game looks very good, and I can tell they've put a lot of effort into
But
Spider-Man game. That's sort of gonna bring it. I just think that all these superhero games are ripping off the same mechanics for their playstyles over and over and over again.
so
We've seen it with Batman and Spider-Man. Just rehashing is what it feels like.
well, they even said that.
I
They
mean,
didn't,
maybe I'm wrong, but
like, even the creators said that they took
said that?
influence from the Batman series because it actually fits how Spider-Man works. I mean, you can't. I mean, you could do it. No, think about it. You could do it with like Hulk, but no, it's not gonna fit with Hulk because Hulk just goes barreling through everybody.
I preferred Spider-Man 2. No, Spider-Man on the PS2. You know, the very
Spider-Man
first one
2.
they did the film.
The first one?
No, Spider-Man 1. The first Spider-Man game they did
first
on
one.
PS2. Yeah.
Okay, granted, that one was fun, and it had some good mechanics to it. My problem with it was that it just didn't. It was the web swinging for me. Your web is going up into infinite air. Okay, and thus
That's what happens in the movie.
no, it's not. It always clung to something at a certain angle. Okay. The second, I think what also made the first one really good was that you could play as Green Goblin, but it was Harry Osborn.
Yeah, at the very end, yeah.
Well, you had to beat the game. It's a secret unlockable, and then you had all these awesome homing pumpkin bombs.
It said super secret unlockable, or for me, I just looked up the cheat code.
I unlocked it. But I loved Spider-Man 2, the video game, because the web swinging and the open world, you know?
I didn't play any other Spider-Man game until Amazing Spider-Man 2 on the 360 last year.
And
I liked that. Like, I didn't find a problem with that, but I feel like the older ones just captured the fighting aspects better for me.
It kinda did. I mean, you're not
Or maybe
really.
I'm just a sucker for the past.
I mean, you're not really homing in onto an enemy back then. You actually had to go right up next to it and hope your strikes hit.
Yeah, which was more fun to me.
Oh, it is definitely more fun, but I feel like this is Spider-Man. I mean, he's not going to swing blindly. He knows where he's swinging.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting like
What is it?
super caught up
What's
in this.
What's the what does they call it? Where when you have to like push X a few times for something to happen. Click button event thing or whatever?
What? No, I don't know that one. Is that for the Xbox?
No, it's like action sequence where your buttons influence what happens.
Oh, combo?
Like a button combo thing, yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
They
So-
do them now, and I noticed I'm playing Shadow of Mordor actually, and they do it there. You're going to kill one of the Nemesis captains. And
Oh,
push
a
X.
oh
You gotta push-
what is that called?
A spam button. Spam
It's
button
not a
pushing.
spam button. It's a
No.
it's a push. No, what is it called? It is a. I
Push
can't
time
remember.
event.
Yes, there it is. Push a quick time event. That's what it is.
Quick time event. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like quick time events. I think it takes away the feeling of you doing it because you didn't really do it.
So that's
say.
fair. But with how what is it called? With how this new Spider-Man game does it, the quick time event is only in cases where it would be insanely difficult for a game maker to make that a possible common action, you know? And that makes
I'm not
sense.
disputing it. Yeah, I understand that.
I think in a place where a quick time event doesn't belong is in a, say, final boss battle, you know? Like
No,
only
it should never be there.
like where it's just purely quick time event, like in the end of Shadow of Mordor. Remember that?
I'm still playing through Shadow of Mordor. I've finished Shadow of War.
Then why are you playing Shadow of Mordor first?
Well, I tried to play it first on my laptop a few years ago. It didn't go so well. So it was cheap on the PS4 when I finally got some money out of this situation. So I went.
All
I
right.
figured it. I played the second one. I'll play the first one. Find out how I'll fucking start it again.
Yeah. Well, it was actually really fun. Just unfortunate.
Both are fun.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. There was.
If I had to pick recent games that I enjoy, the last Assassin's Creed game I enjoyed was Black Flag. I haven't had a chance to play any of the new
no
ones.
argument. No argument. It was just so good.
It was innovative in its ship combat, at the time. And I
Oh,
just
yeah.
enjoyed it.
I mean, assassinating wasn't really the goal anymore, but I mean, it was still fun because of the naval aspect and the fact that you could still try and be an assassin, you know?
You could still try and be an assassin whilst on their ships. It was great.
Oh, yeah, it was just this, and it all started with Assassin's Creed 3, you know? It was an experiment where you could take your ship on these side quests. And it was like very linear and whatnot, but then Black Flag just took it and perfected it into an open world. It was just awesome. You were essentially a pirate. I mean, come on. This was like Sid Meier's Pirates, but like what it should be, you know, super action.
I feel like Sea of Thieves is basically where this is going.
I've never played that one.
Me neither. It's a lot of.
Is it a lot of fun? Are people saying it's a lot of fun?
It still gets a decent number on streams every day.
Well, that's good. Good for them.
No,
I don't know. I mean, like
as in, I keep interrupting you. Tell me some of the games that you play.
No, I talk a lot, so you go, please. I'm sorry. My timing is terrible. It really is.
I'm currently waiting on the Spyro reboot.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna have enough money to get Spyro, so I'm gonna get Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
I already have Crash Bandicoot. Red Faction Padlock ported onto my PS4 the second it was announced. Missing 313 though. I don't know where it's at in a minute. I have really old Disney games for my PS1.
Oh my gosh.
I've got Bugs Life. I've got Tarzan.
Oh my gosh. I want
Let's
to see
go
you
back
stream
as
those
the-
someday.
If I could work out how to set up this shit to stream with them, I would. I got Rayman 2 down there.
Nice.
I got what's that? Destruction Derby.
What? How is that a... Oh, is that for like
It's a-
cars?
It's a car game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What
That's
the
funny.
fuck?
What?
Oh, I also have. I don't have it anymore, but I had the Dance Mat game.
Dance Dance
You know, like
Revolution,
the-
DDR?
It was before Guitar Hero was a thing, and it was the arcade machine made for PlayStation 2.
Yeah, Dance Dance Revolution.
That's probably what it's trying to read to me over there. Yeah, that looks about right.
I mean, that was basically the dancing game forever, and there's even people nowadays who try and who still master it.
Well, that's because people just now use that other one now, just to dance or whatever.
Just Dance? I've never heard that one.
Maybe I'm getting the title wrong.
Yeah, but I could just be misunderstanding, because I know Just Dance, but I know Dance Dance Revolution even more.
In terms of recent timing,
Mm-hmm.
I still play I play the two Lord of the Rings games. I play Smite because Crave the old Paragon 5v5 mode, and I can't get into top down.
You can't?
I just can't get into the top down view of it. I just don't know why. I just can't do it. It's not for me. I play Paladins because I like the difference there. I feel I can play that a lot more casually. What the fuck else is on my fucking PlayStation? Right. We got some games here, boy. We got some
Your slurring is coming out.
Smite, Adventure Capitalist.
Adventure
Paladins.
Capitalist? What?
Lord of the Rings, Shadow, Red Faction. I got Minecraft. I got City Skyline, Call of Duty, Paragon, Triggered, Starlit Adventures, and the Harry Potter Lego Collection.
Wow.
Don't ask what it is.
No, I have all the Lego games except for Marvel Superheroes 2.
Oh, I'm not asking you to ask about that. I'm asking you to not ask about Adventure Capitalist.
Oh. What's Adventure Capitalist?
Oh, fuck.
I'm just teasing, I'm teasing.
I open it now.
You want to tell us now? Oh, okay, go ahead. I won't stop you.
Oh, I can just stop it. There, stopped it. See? I tell you what, actually, since you mentioned GameCube, you know how they released that game maker thing for the Wii U where you could basically design your own shit?
Was it Super Mario Maker?
Super Mario Maker, yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
I love watching videos on that. Like, I don't play Mario, but I love. He just gets me. He's like, okay, so today we're going to find out tips and tricks to glitch Mario so that he can never step on the floor. And it's just so interesting. But it's the accent is piss poor. I can't do accents, but like he shows how to do things in glitchable things where the game itself is make a game. I just think it's funny, you know.
It's a clever thing actually because of something so old and famous and well known. I mean, think about it. It would work. I mean, if Sonic was nearly that popular and like that good of a game, then yeah, they would release a maker for that too, saying, "Hey, this is how you can design the levels for it."
I don't know what's happened, but Mario was always powered through. With Sega and Sonic, they've just kind of let Sonic die a slow and painful death.
Or at
Still
least
dying.
when it is, and it's like he's on life support essentially, you know.
Yeah.
I personally have the only Sonic game I played was Sonic Adventures 2 for the GameCube, and I actually liked that Sonic game. That was a good Sonic game.
I remember playing the old school 2D side-scrolling Nintendo.
Oh yeah, I
Or
know
was
that
it
one.
the Game Boy Advance?
One
One of the two.
for the SNES, I think.
I think I had
With
it.
Green Zone and whatnot.
I remember playing it on a black and white TV.
Whew, how did you
I
do
played
that?
Sega on a black and white TV.
How did you
Well,
pull
because
that
Green
off?
World was mostly fucking Grey World, so.
Green World was wow, that was awesome.
But I had a handheld. I think it was a Game Boy Advance, but they had. I was in holiday in Spain, and they had these little chips things like, oh, it's 100 games for your Game Boy Advance. It's great. First two were Sonic and Mario, because standard, of course. Then you get things like a weird Bugs Bunny game. You
Yeah.
get the two Russian sprites trying to run around each other and trying to find each other in different rooms. So many weird shit. Donkey Kong throwing the marrows down at Mario.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure even Tetris was one of the games, to be honest, but it worked. It was fun. I now own a 360, to which I did not own before our relationship. I now have a bunch of games I did not own.
Nice. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
So, but I did say Red Faction Guerrilla when I played it on the Xbox.
That was a good one.
I did enjoy it. I wish I was able to finish it, but
It's on
I can't
Steam.
finish. No, it's not. I can't finish.
Oh, you just don't want it to be over. Because you know the end is in sight and you just can't.
Oh, it's. Have you ever heard a meme about THQ Voltec and
Oh,
the
yeah.
repeated history?
Yeah.
Faction was a really, really to a game where you could break the fucking graphics surrounding you. You could break your environment to beat walls and save load times and all that shit. And there's people that still speedrun this fucking thing today, by the way.
Which I think is really dumb. You need to take your time and enjoy yourself. Don't speedrun, because no one's going to remember you for a speedrun.
Yeah.
Okay, I say that, but that's super rude.
A travesty.
That's my name.
Completely taken away from the point.
You mean Red Faction Revolution?
The mechanics were a lot.
Armageddon. That's what it was called. Armageddon.
Red Faction 2. Against
Red
the
Faction
fourth
2.
one.
Yeah, that's the fourth one. Are you talking about the fourth one? Or are you talking about
Red
the second
Faction
one?
2, which is called Red Faction.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm talking about the PlayStation 2 set.
Oh.
So the PlayStation 1 is, in my mind, one of the only first-person shooter games that has ever held my attention for longer than 10 seconds. I love it. I love it. It was on my PC. It's on my PS4, backwards compatible. I love it. Red Faction 2, I fucking hated. They brought it back out. Red Faction back, and oh my god. And then they did it on Armageddon every 4. It was just like you repeated history. You call it this great ass concept, this great ass game for a series that really could have used this, and then you just go and shoot yourselves in the foot again with the fourth one.
Um, yeah. I mean, I played the fourth one. I kind of enjoyed it. I just wish that they kept it on the surface. No, they decided to go
Yeah,
with a story where everyone had to be underground, thus eliminating the possibility of destroying everything in sight. You know.
yeah, and with that they brought back level traveling again.
So just
It wasn't just
yeah.
exploring.
So yeah, it was called free roam. So there's two kinds of okay. So there is three kinds of travel in a video game. Well, actually, there's technically four, but I'm talking about 3D space. In 3D space, there is rail, free roam, and open world. Rail means that all you can do is look while your character moves in a determined direction. So kind of like those rail shooters you see in arcades. There is free roam, which you're given a path. It's kind of like God of War 3, the God of War series. You're given a path to work with, And there's other paths, but that's if the game is designed with it.
You walk those paths, and if those paths are blocked, you just don't walk those paths.
Exactly. And then there's open world. A good example, Spider-Man
Go
2.
everywhere.
You could go almost everywhere.
Yeah, Zelda, Twilight Princess, open world.
Breath of the Wild, open world.
Yeah, but Twilight Princess was the Wii version. I think that was prototyping for Breath of the Wild. But Twilight Princess did a very good job of open world without heavily bringing in the RPG stuff.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. All the Assassin's Creed so
Open
far have
world.
been, except for the side-scroller ones, have been open world.
Which is good. Man. It's good.
I'd have to say that Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor are interesting because it's half open world, half free roam. Because you could go. There's mountains in the middle of the maps that you can't technically climb up.
But if you go through a door, you get to the other side.
That is true. And then there's also I like what they did with so it was in Assassin's Creed 3 and some of 4. Assassin's Creed 3, there were cliff faces. And you couldn't go up those cliff faces unless there was a designated path where cracks in the walls that you could climb up. Or ledges, Assassin's Creed 4 made those more commonplace. You saw those more often. It wasn't until Assassin's Creed Origins where you could climb anywhere the hell you wanted.
How much of that was in Black Flag? Because I can remember getting stuck in a couple of things when I figured I should just easily jump around.
It wasn't as common as Assassin's Creed Origins, but it was a lot more common than Assassin's Creed 3. So you could find more places to work with in Black Flag. They just weren't everywhere. You still had to find a way up. You couldn't just run at the wall and go up,
Yeah. Yeah, Lord of the Rings has that Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm standing in front of a cliff and it doesn't run up, so I have to
exactly
at it with a 90-degree different angle, turn up, and then it goes up.
That's exactly. There's a lot of stuff that you can climb on though, and go around. Like you just determine your direction.
I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. So that's why it's half free roam, half open world.
So that's kind of a history lesson for me in terms of games. Like I've got PS1 games and PS2 games up the ass. I got some $3. I got some $3 360 games in the house.
Up the F sets.
I have Twilight Princess in the Wii, and I have some PlayStation games, which I'm very proud of.
Nice. All right.
That's all I've really got in the last few years.
So we've done a lot of talking, and I've gotten a good headway on the face.
Got a good amount? Well, take us through it while you've been rambling. Take us through, man.
Take you through. Okay, So pretty much I just got the eyebrows going, got the cheeks going, got face line and jawline, got the lips going. My experiment is that I'm going to do an inner lip section as well as an outer lip section so that, it'll allow puckering to look better. And I've got the jaw going. Let's see how that looks. That's going to need some work. That's all right. But the fact is that I got this going. So I will be working on this some more down the line. Oh boy, but because it's so offset. So you saw what happened there when I opened her mouth?
A little bit.
So you see how it's only a little bit over here, but over here it's like there's still a bunch up there? The problem is...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The problem is because I just mirrored the weights from the right to the left. And if that's my offset, my output, then that means that that's just emphasizing how out of sync, like non-synchronized, not synchronized, symmetrical this model is,
So it's just a case of physical symmetry at this point for that area.
Yeah. It's just symmetry is going to be a pain in the ass to work with, but I'll see what I can do. Actually, I'm going to smooth this out before I wrap this up. Give me a second. I just got to figure out what is going on here.
So could if I was learning and picking on the Paragon assets for whatever, I could go into the engine and I could take apart any of those bones and try and reanimate them for myself.
Yes. You
really?
can.
So let's say if I want phases, energy level, like fire in that big beam of light, I could literally just drop that animation and just do it, make it so she plays a different animation, right?
Yes, potentially, as long as they all have the same, what is it? The same skeletal structure, and I mean basic skeletal structure. I mean, they don't have to have this fanciness that I have going on right here.
Oh no, I'm not I'm saying like a phase. If I could I basically take Phase's bone skeleton and give her a new bone structure that she does for an ability that wouldn't be one of the ones that they already had.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It would just have to have the similar bone structure, though, in order for that to work.
For sure.
Okay, let's get this at least started. Come on.
So is this the... Is this the arms or the legs? Or...
It's still the lips.
Oh, that's white lips? Oh, shit.
Yeah. I heard you yawn, by the way.
Shut up.
You are getting sleepy. You are getting very sleepy.
That makes me angry enough to start pulling off my trousers and a purple shape starting to... Actually, that's also
what?
I tried to do a Hulk reference and it didn't go well.
No, it didn't. It didn't go well at all.
I stopped myself though, and that's what matters.
Okay. Maybe I should stop this stream and say good night, Warren. Let's all say good night. Everybody, let's say good night to Warren. Good night, Warren.
No.
Okay. I'm going to end the stream.
No one's even there.
Let's see. I still have 5 viewers. All right.
Very quiet.
Yeah, they are. It's because we're just background noise at this point. So we're gonna go.
But it's nice to watch the background noise.
We're gonna go and we're gonna say no. It's fine. We're gonna go, and besides, I got stuff I gotta do. So, good night, Warren. And I hate to say it, but it's gonna be a couple weeks until I can start streaming again. But once I start streaming again, I should be able to do it twice a week now. because
Well,
of my new job schedule.
Well, Lee's gonna be streaming Friday, Saturday, so that's covered.
That's
I
fine.
believe.
I could do Tuesday, Thursdays then. Rigging Tuesdays and rigging Thursdays.
All right then. Well, I will try and be a part of it.
All right.
If
Take
you-
your
if you
time
should
and make
listen
sure
to
you
it.
don't take any sleeping pills.
I need to take my sleeping pill. I'm
It's
kidding. I'm kidding.
okay. Go to sleep, man, and we'll talk later.
You have a good night, man.
You too. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.